Now you can test your knowledge of important works in English literature on all the videos that we are creating on this platform. You can quiz yourself by simply visiting our website limitlessliterature.com. Simply click on the tab Quiz Yourself from the header and choose the work you want to quiz yourself on. For instance, Kantapura by Raja Rao. Click here and here we go with the animated summary of this video and all the MCQs on it to build your understanding of the subject. So visit limitlessliterature.com and take your learning experience to the next level. Good morning students, today we will discuss the 1981 Booker Prize awardee winner Midnight's Children, written by Salman Rushdie. The novel falls into the genre of magic realism, and although we don't know the exact origin of the magic realism genre, but it was Gabriel Marquis's novel 100 Years of Solitude, published in 1967, that brought this genre to international attention. Alright, so in this video we will discuss another work from Magic Realism, and that's Midnight's Children by Salman Rushdie. So without any further delay, let's quickly jump on to our summary of this particular novel. The protagonist and narrator of the novel is Salim Sinai, 30 years old. He was born at midnight on Independence Day of 1947. Now he thinks that he will die when he gets 31, so he decides to narrate his life incident to Padma. So here he begins his narration with his grandfather named Adam Aziz. Adam Aziz was a doctor and was treating Nazim Ghani for 3 years. She was the daughter of a landlord, and the funny thing was that Nazim's father asked Adam Aziz to treat her behind the curtains through a hall. But one day what happened was Nazim had a headache and Adam Aziz got to see her face while treating her headache. They both fall in love with each other and they got married. So after the marriage of Adam and Nazim, they both left Kashmir and came to Agra. They had 3 daughters and 2 sons. During this time, the historical events like Gandhiji protest, Britishers' violence, etc. were going on. Adam became a follower of an activist Mia Abdullah, and this Mia Abdullah had an assistant named Nadir Khan. So now what happened in the novel is that Mia Abdullah was killed due to his ideologies, and in fear that someone may kill Nadir Khan also, Adam Aziz hid Nadir Khan in the basement of his own house. Now here what happened is that Nadir Khan falls in love with one of the daughters of Adam. The name of the daughter was Mumtaz, and they secretly had a love affair. Later they both got married, but after 2 years Nadir left Mumtaz. So now Mumtaz got married to Ahmad Sinai. She also changed her name from Mumtaz to Amina Sinai after the marriage. Now the couple leave to Delhi and settle there. Here we find that Ahmad Sinai had a factory, but an unfortunate thing happened that a group of terrorists burned down the factory. In fear, the couple left Delhi and then they moved to Bombay. When they reached Bombay, they bought a house from William Methwold. He was a Britisher, and in the house there was a worker named Wee Willie Winky. Wee Willie Winky had a wife named Vanita. But here is the twist. Vanita was pregnant from Methwold, the owner of the house. Alright, so as the novel moves forward and now we reach the midnight of 15th of August 1947, Vanita and Amina gave birth to baby boys. Amina gave to Shiva and Vanita gave birth to our protagonist Salim. But there was a nurse, Mary Pereira, who exchanged the tags of both the child for her personal profit. And so Salim goes to Amina and Shiva goes to Vanita. But later Mary felt very bad about it. Why did she do it? She repented and she became caretaker of Salim Sinai, sort of ayah to Salim. After that in the novel we also find that Ahmad and Amina also gave birth to a girl child. Alright, so the main event in the novel is that Salim and Shiva both were born with the magical powers. Salim had the power of telepathy and Shiva had a magical power in his knee. On the same day, total 1001 children were born in India, and out of 1001 children, only 581 have survived to 10 years. Salim had the power and he knew all the names of all these 1001 children. So the novel moves forward and one day Salim gets badly injured. He was in need of blood, and here Salim's father came to know that he was not their child. His father was already in depression due to the loss of his business, and now this news shattered him. His father became an alcoholic and used to disturb the family so much that Mary left the house. Later, Amina also left the house with Salim and Salim's sister and goes to her sister's house in Pakistan. Now as the novel moves forward, we find that Salim got infection in his nose and he had to go operation. Due to this operation, he lost his power of telepathy, but he developed the power of strong sense of smell. He could smell and tell about things easily. His younger sister became a well-known singer in Pakistan and their father Ahmed was brought to Pakistan after he suffered from a heart disease. So as they were living in Pakistan, one day what happened was there was a bomb blast in Pakistan, and in this massacre Salim lost his whole family. Everyone died except his sister. He also lost his memory in the bomb blast. When he woke up, he didn't know how he got placed in Pakistan army. He was leading the Pakistan army because Pakistan army knew that he has a strong sense of smell and it will be of great advantage to Pakistan in the war of 1971 between Bangladesh and Pakistan. Unfortunately, everyone died except him, and at that day he gained his memory back. So the novel moves forward and there was another character came, Parvati. She was among the Midnight Children, one of those 1001 children who was born on India's Independence Day. Parvati used her magical power and brought Salim back to India. Parvati was from slum and she became a very close friend of Salim. Salim also began to live in slums with Parvati. One day Parvati asked her to marry her, but Salim refused. And now came the character Shiva, who was the real son of Ahmed and Amina. He lived in poverty all this while and in the same slums. He was a friend of Parvati. Shiva represented stagnation and resistance to change, while Parvati was intelligent, outspoken. Shiva represented traditional values of India and Parvati represented modernity, which changed with the time. So Parvati represented post-colonial India. Remember that all the characters in the novel represent something. You have to refer to the theme to understand what these characters are trying to tell in the novel. We will only cover the summary of this novel so that at least you have the basic idea of what the work is all about. Alright, so as we move forward, Parvati got pregnant by Shiva, but she refused to marry him. It was Salim who married Parvati as Salim didn't want the child to grow up without a father, so he married her. At that time, the Prime Minister of India was Indira Gandhi. She knew about the powers of all those midnight children that she can use for her own advantage during the election time. So Indira Gandhi got all of them with the help of Shiva, but unfortunately, she could not win the election. All the midnight children were set free, but Parvati died after giving a birth to a baby boy. At the end of the novel, Salim thought to marry Padma, to whom he was telling this story, but he could not marry Padma as he also died on his 31st birthday. Salim Sinai's death also represents the death of India's identity and political landscape. The way Indira Gandhi declared an emergency signifies how the political landscape of India has been murdered. So all the characters represent something. I suggest you to refer to the theme and analysis of this novel from other sources. For now, this is all what we have to share in this novel, Midnight Children by Salman Rushdie. I hope you found the video worth your time. Let me know in the comment section below the novel you want me to cover in our next video. Do not forget to like the video and subscribe the channel for more such updates. I will see you soon in the next video. That is it. Thank you.